folks, JD here, and today I'm adding a new segment to the channel. So as you know, for the past 12 months we've looked at quadcopters, and we've looked at quadcopters with videos being produced and going live on a Monday, on a Wednesday and on a Saturday. But obviously there's a lot of time in between, and I was thinking, well, to be honest, there could be something else that could be added to the channel, and I think this is it. So what I'm going to do is, for Thursday and Friday, Thursday being the unboxing and the looking at the vehicle, Friday then being the test when the video goes live. So what I thought I would do is, in keeping with the name JD Quad equals four wheels, I thought we would start looking at racing cars. Now, nothing changes for the quadcopters at all. This is purely an addition to something I thought would add a little bit of diversity into the channel, and something that hopefully a lot of people would enjoy as well. So what I thought I would do, I would buy a first car that actually really appealed to me, and it's this one. So I'm sure you can see by the state of it, I have already taken it out. This is a new type of unboxing, especially for the cars, because the boxes are absolutely massive and it doesn't fit on this tiny table. So what I've done is I've taken apart everything from the box and just displayed it in front of you here. So obviously we've got the car and we've got the transmitter. So what we'll do, we'll have a little look at the car first, and then we'll come on to the transmitter in a bit. Now this really is quite a spectacular vehicle, mainly because it's amphibious. So it can drive on gravel, on very short grass, and it can also swim across the top of rivers as well. So just by looking at these wheels, you can see the rubber bits here, the great big rubber parts here, help in it traversing water. Looking at the vehicle, each of the motors work independently. So one motor powers the left side and one set of motors powers the right side as well. So in order for this to just drive across land, you've got nothing to alter at all. It's very basic. You've got an on and off button at the top here. Push once for on, push once for off. This car does a lot of stunts. It does 360 flips. It flips over on itself as well at 180 degrees. It really is quite spectacular. When I took it out, I had a load of fun with it. Now, if you wanted to move it on water, what you would need to do is flip it over, and underneath here you've got a little blowhole. So when the car comes, it'll come as standard with this closed. What I would recommend, I've tried it in both modes, with this closed and on water, and it just sinks. If you open it, oh, there we go. If you open it, this allows water to fill the watertight ballast on the inside, and then allows the car, whichever way you have it, I recommend having it this way up, just because the on and off button stays at the top. Whichever way you have it, then it'll then float on the water and power itself across. And to be honest, it's got quite a lot of power. It managed to get through a ford and battle a little current and come back to me, and yeah, it really reacted really well. So there is one thing I want to talk about, and that is the battery, which is in this compartment here. So just by getting a little screwdriver, you can very gently remove, sorry about the hands folks, remove the one screw there, and there's another screw here as well. And by removing these two screws, you can then remove the plate. Now underneath this plate here, there's another one. And just by removing these two screws here, you access the battery. Now the battery itself is in a watertight container. So this is why there are two little plastic shields to remove. That one hasn't been done enough. There we go. And inside there you have a set of rechargeable batteries. There we go, look at this. So that is the battery itself. Now it's a 700 milliamp hour 6 volt collection of 5 batteries. Now this thing, be warned, takes 3 hours to charge. Now it comes with a little USB charger, and which, as we've seen in the past, if you're plugging it up to your computer, it's going to take hours and hours and hours, and it'll take longer than 3 hours. I powered it against a USB powered hub, and found that it did take the 3 hours in order to charge. Now, from that 3-hour charge, what you are going to get is you're going to get 30 minutes of playtime with this, which, to be honest, I'm quite impressed with. The last time I actually played with a remote control car was about 15 years ago. So since then, a lot has been done in battery technology and in car technology as well. Now, once you have your 30 minutes, the car will just gently come to a stop and will just die. So if you're getting close to the 30 minutes, I don't recommend you have it on water, otherwise you'd have to wade out and get it. So this is just where the battery sits. As you can see, it's got a little seal around the outside there, just to ensure that everything stays in really quite nice and is watertight. So let's move these to one side. Let's come on to the transmitter. This is the little transmitter. It's quite crazy. It fits in your hand really well, which is something I was really quite surprised at because it has a lot of jagged edges. The buttons that work on this particular transmitter are these 4 here. This clicky wheel and these 2 are dummy buttons. For some reason they've just put them on there. I don't know why, but they don't work at all. The on and off button is here as well. Now, as you'll notice, when you turn it on, the light does flash. It automatically binds to this. There's no way that you have to go up and down like with a quadcopter to bind the transmitter to the vehicle. It does automatically bind when this is on and this is on. That red light will just go solid. It'll stop flashing, letting you know that you are bound and ready to go. Now, if you push one of the up buttons, it turns one way. And likewise, if you push the other up button, it turns the other way. If you push them both together, it goes forward. And likewise with the back buttons, one button turns one way, one button turns the other, both together, and it reverses. And it reverses as fast as it goes forward. So be wary of that. So there we go. This is the transmitter. It's quite neat. It's quite nice. Inside the back, you do get batteries with this, which is something I was quite astounded with. As I think of all the quadcopters that I've actually reviewed, I've only ever had batteries for the transmitter with 2 of them. And there we go, you just get 2 AA batteries which are pre-charged. This transmitter does not allow charging of batteries. There's no charging at all. So you do have to buy pre-charged batteries already for this transmitter. So there we have it, folks. This has been a new segment, and one that I hope I'm going to keep on going every Thursday and every Friday. So I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. So there we are, folks. Thanks ever so much for watching and listening. I've been JD. You've been fantastic as always. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Hello and welcome to all the new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the channel. So until next time, my friends, happy racing.